Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that explores one of life's most profound questions. What if you could live all the lives you've ever imagined? Matt Haig's The Midnight Library takes us on a journey through regrets, possibilities, and self-discovery. If you've ever wondered how your choices shape your life, or what it means to truly embrace existence, this story will resonate deeply. Make sure to subscribe and join us as we unravel the lessons hidden within this beautiful tale. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. The Weight of Regrets. Our story begins with Nora Seed, a woman burdened by regrets. Her life feels like a collection of missed opportunities, failed dreams, and broken relationships. Overwhelmed by despair, she decides to end her life. But instead of darkness, she finds herself in the Midnight Library, a magical space that exists between life and death. The library is vast and endless, filled with books that each represent a different version of Nora's life. Every decision she's ever made, every path not taken, is captured here. And now, she has the chance to explore them all. As readers, we're reminded of our own regrets. What if we had taken that job, pursued that passion, or spoken up when it mattered? This chapter invites us to reflect on the weight of our choices and how they shape the lives we lead. Chapter 2. The Librarian's Wisdom. In the Midnight Library, Nora meets Mrs. Elm, her school librarian from childhood. Mrs. Elm serves as her guide, helping her navigate this infinite space of possibilities. She explains that each book in the library is a doorway to a life Nora could have lived if she had made different choices. The wisdom Mrs. Elm imparts is simple yet profound. Regret is a natural part of being human, but it doesn't define us. It's not too late to change, to choose again, and to rewrite our stories. This lesson becomes the foundation of Nora's journey. As we follow Nora's exploration, we're encouraged to ask ourselves, what if we viewed regrets not as failures, but as lessons? What if we used them to guide us toward growth? Chapter 3. Exploring Alternative Lives. Nora begins opening books, stepping into lives where she made different choices. In one life, she's a successful Olympic swimmer. In another, she's a rock star, and in yet another, a glaciologist exploring the Arctic. Each life seems perfect on the surface, but as she immerses herself, she discovers the hidden challenges and sacrifices they entail. This chapter underscores a vital truth. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. Every life comes with its own set of struggles. What matters isn't the absence of hardship, but how we choose to face it. Through Nora's experiences, we're reminded that the pursuit of a perfect life is futile. Instead, the goal should be to find meaning and fulfillment in the life we have. Chapter 4. The Illusion of Perfection. As Nora explores more lives, she begins to question the idea of perfection. She realizes that chasing an idealized version of herself has only left her feeling empty. True happiness, she learns, doesn't come from external achievements, but from within. This revelation is a turning point. Nora starts to appreciate the small, beautiful moments she had overlooked in her root life. The laughter she shared with her brother, the kindness of strangers, the joy of playing music just for herself. The message here is clear. Perfection is an illusion. The key to contentment lies in embracing imperfection and finding joy in the present. Chapter 5. The Power of Connection. One of the most poignant lessons Nora learns is the importance of human connection. In many of her alternate lives, she finds herself isolated despite her achievements. It's the relationships she nurtures that bring her true happiness. This chapter challenges us to reflect on our own connections. Are we prioritizing the people who matter most? Are we taking time to show kindness and compassion? Nora's journey reminds us that at the heart of a fulfilling life is love. Love for others and love for ourselves. Chapter 6. Acceptance and Letting Go. As Nora nears the end of her journey in the Midnight Library, she begins to accept her root life for what it is, messy, flawed, but uniquely hers. She lets go of the weight of her regrets and embraces the beauty of second chances. Acceptance doesn't mean settling for less. It means finding peace with where you are and making the most of it. This realization empowers Nora to return to her root life with renewed hope and purpose. Chapter 7. Returning to Life. In the final chapter, Nora wakes up back in her root life. This time she sees it through a new lens. Instead of focusing on what's missing, she appreciates what she has. She reconnects with her brother, rekindles old friendships, and pursues her passions without fear of failure. The story concludes with a powerful message. Life is what you make of it. Every moment is an opportunity to grow, to love, and to live fully. Conclusion. Lessons from the Midnight Library. The Midnight Library is more than a story. It's a guide to self-discovery. It teaches us that while we can't change the past, we can shape our future by embracing the present. Regrets may linger, but they don't have to define us. By letting go of perfection and focusing on what truly matters, we can create a life filled with meaning and joy. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Nora's story. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into life-changing books and ideas. What's one choice you would revisit if you could? Let us know in the comments below. Here's to living a life with no regrets.